Hello everybody, it's James Chantry here from Chantry Agricultural Engineers in Gainsborough, and you've caught me on a very rare occasion, so I've got this overalls on. Now, I've been a bit quiet on here for a while now because we've been absolutely flat out and don't ever seem to get time to do anything like this. So I did have a talk to Baz, the local butcher, who's he owns 3 businesses, and I presume you maybe watch that if you had note to do one night. It's about 50 minutes long. It's quite an entertaining conversation, so I would highly recommend having a watch if you feel so. But that would be a bit of interest here. So, right, I'm talking rubbish there. Let's get on to the good stuff. So yeah, I only get my overalls on really. We do combine, I do a lot of combines still, and I try and keep hold of these transmission repairs on case of New Holland tractors. I'm a bit protective of them, really. I've done a lot of them in my time, and at the end of the day, you can. They're a big job, and you can soon get in a mess if you leave a 50p seal out inside, you know. So I take the responsibility of doing them myself. Not that I don't think the lads are capable of doing them, I do, but I like to do them myself because I don't know. I just do. I do. So we've got 2 in at the minute. We've got a 185 here and a 220 there. Now the 220, I'm doing that at the same time as this. It came in before this. Very, very good customer's tractor, and I'm doing both at the same time, really. This one has become a bit more urgent because the chap's absolutely desperate for it. So this one happens to be in bits first, whereas that one's ready for the cab off. So yeah, that's what we did. It came in, loss of reverse, wouldn't drive at all in reverse, so I calibrated it, and the values just went. Obviously it was knackered. So we brought it in here, and I lifted the cab off. Cab's gone, it's outside. And the next thing is the absolute mass of wiring and pipe work. I always think that people take the mickey sometimes out of me because I mark stuff up like within an inch of its life, you know. Like if I got hit by a bus tomorrow, which is pretty unlikely because I don't use buses, but if I got hit by a bus tomorrow, someone else could pick this up and put it back together. All the wirings, all marked, the pipe work's marked, which, yeah, it takes twice as long to strip, but it takes half as long to put it back together. Because when you get it joined up, you can see instantly, pop, 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 and you put the plugs in, you put the wires on, you put the pipes on, and you can see exactly where everything wants to go. It's not, oh, where does this go? You know, I haven't got a great memory, so you can't rely on that. People think, oh, you can rely on your memory. No, there's no doubt if it's marked, and that's just how I do it. So if you own a coloured cable tie factory, I'm probably keeping you in business. So there you go. So yeah, so we've got down here, look. You've got the hydraulic pump in there, suspension valve, the filter housings at the front, and we've got all the wires and the pipe work here that I've took off. Got a bin full of crap off the top when we took the cab off. I give it a good blow. Got all the crap off. So what has it done? It lost reverse. I got a bit preemptive, and I thought, right, it's probably burnt the pack out. Why, I don't know, but it's probably burnt the pack out. So we're going to need plates, we're going to need piston seals, we're going to need bearings, we're going to need generic stuff. So I ordered all that, thinking that it would be one step ahead, and it turns out, actually, it's a little bit more than that. So what have we found? I took the cab off, and unbolted the back end, ringer bolts on there. We put it on a pallet. Everyone has their own ways of doing it, and I'm not saying it's the best way or anything like that, but it's how we do it. Put it on a pallet, drop arms over, and lift put the arms down. They lift up onto the forklift carriage. Forklift in there. Strap it to the headstock on the forklift, and off we go. So lifted the back end off. That's off. Next part, there's a sandwich plate which is there hanging off the engine crane. And the sandwich plate, basically, yeah, it's got the hydraulic pump on it. So you take the hydraulic pump off, the steering pump can stay on. Unbolt that, take that off, and that's revealed the scale of the drama that's unfolded inside. So I can't turn my camera around because bloody iPhone won't let me, so you're going to have to bear with me like this. So this is the reverse clutch pack. This is the medium clutch pack, which often goes because it burns out when you're slipping the pedal or whatever. It does gears 7 to 12. We do them quite regular. And then there's the fast and slow shaft down there on the floor. Now, this is reverse, as I say. It lost reverse. This is how we found it. This is exactly as we found it. When I took the sandwich plate off, I found various gubbins in the bottom. I thought, oh dear, this doesn't look terribly good. And this is what we found. So this is the hub that goes into the plates. It goes into the clutch plates, which are in there. And we've had a bearing failure. This is bearing there, which sits in the hub, which has catastrophically failed there, look, you see. It's gone. It's allowed that hub to come out, which, if you mind my double chin, was machined in this sandwich plate. It's took this edge off here, look. Made a bit of a bugger of it, really. So, reverse pack is kaput. That's someone going in the shop, don't worry. So that's kaput, but also next to it, the fast and slow. That's the old music, bear with me, I'm going round here. It's took the edge of the teeth off. So it's just, yeah, we're going to end up sticking a shaft in. We don't take risks. You do it once and properly, don't you? Do it once and right, or you don't do it at all. It's a long way back in here if something's because I miss. So anyway, it's took the edge off them teeth. I think there is actually a tooth missing on it, to be fair. So that's that. So, yeah, this is where we're at, really. Standard day at the office. Medium pack. I can't remember. It's a long time since I've done a reverse pack. It's normally medium. I can't remember if I can take... Because to take the four-wheel drive shaft out, you have to drop the suspended axle coupling and knock that shaft forwards to get that shaft out. Now, it's a bit of an arse, really. If I can get away with it without doing it, I'll be very thankful. But I might have to, I can't remember. It's been a while to get the reverse out. Or can I get the reverse out with the medium still in? I'll find out in a minute, because that's what I'm doing. So, yeah, here we are. So that's where we're at. It's a fair job. We've got the AdBlue tank hanging off the overhead crane. Yeah, so all for a bearing failure. I mean, you probably find the bearings made in bloody China or something, and yeah, that's the problem, isn't it, really? They don't make bearings in this country anymore, really, do they? So yeah, this is a full power shift, obviously. Power command on the New Holland. It's like a T7 235 250 sort of thing. Long wheelbase. We do a lot of them. Obviously, the Puma at the back. It's in for medium pack, which again is a common failure. I've got a medium pack here, actually, for anyone remotely interested. This is off a T7 New Holland, and it's totally shit itself. Welded the plates up, bearing failed. Your clutch plates, if you don't know, if anyone's watching this and saying what's he on about, basically you have a friction disc and a smooth one, and the friction disc should look like that with material on it, but it's burnt them out and they look like that. Absolutely, you know. But and then you have these ones, which are your smooth ones, which are the clamp to when you engage the clutch. So yeah, this one was burnt out entirely. I can't remember how much the parts are on this. With a shaft and that, I don't know, you're talking a few grand, aren't you, easy? And you look at that and you think, how can that be a few grand? Really, it's bloody silly, innit? But, so we're looking at good second-hand parts, pricing up good second-hand parts of this, pricing up new, giving the customer the option, and see what he wants to do. But yeah, it's nice getting my hands mucky, but I'm sort of juggling this in between, trying to sell, trying to do the office work, trying to invoice, trying to do, you know, there's so much going on. We're very busy, actually, and that's good. We're very pleased, we're very busy. But I love jobs like this, I really do. You can come in the morning, you can get your teeth into it, and you can see what you've done when you go home at night for your tea. You know, someone else in the shop. You can see what you've done for your, you know, when you go home for your tea, and yeah, it's good. It's good. I do like it, and I do like keeping my hand in. I don't just want to be an office bitch for the rest of my life. So yeah. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I hope I've not bored you too much. So here we are, and I'm going to go and get this pack out. Thank you very much.